to the situation. Like, it is fine to be up and yelling and jumping around at a football match, but it's not fine to actually be doing that within a classroom context. Then we've also got social self-regulation, which is that we want to meet certain social goals. So you will actually regulate your interactions with somebody according to the social goals that you're trying to achieve from that situation. So that's from, how do you develop a positive relationship, or how do you be part of a team, and how do you share space effectively? So there's this social self-regulation as well. And then there's personal self-regulation. That's all around motivation. So what do we do to accomplish a specific task, or how do we actually regulate ourselves to stick to an exercise program, or to finish a task, or to complete a homework assignment? So there's many different parts to self-regulation, and the important thing is to not actually look at it as one of those parts, but to be able to see the whole picture of that. So you would use different treatment modalities according to the type of regulation that you're trying to achieve. Is there any questions around that? Is that an aha moment for anybody? Is anybody going, oh my goodness, of course? Jess, I'm going to ask you.
Which Jess?
Jess McLean. Jess McLean. You're on.
Well, I'll have to speak. I don't want to. You know what? I think that there was probably a bit of an aha one, specifically kind of with the social self-regulation and the personal self-regulation, because I feel like with lots of kiddos that we work with, a lot of it, of the dysregulation we see, isn't kind of from a sensory or an emotional one. It's kind of around they don't want to do the task at hand. And I think that that's just a really good reminder that it's not necessarily about the sensory or emotional, but kind of around their motivation within that activity at hand. So yeah, that was definitely an aha moment for me.
Right. So then when we look at regulation and self-regulation, what we actually do when we regulate is we tune to the situation, we analyze what is happening, and we organize what to do. So part of that might be inhibiting, and part of that might be doing excitatory kind of stuff, and then we respond. And it's like that motor planning model where we respond and then we go, actually, was that right for that situation? So, say that you're in a social situation and you walk up to somebody and start to chat to them, and you think, oh, I'm thinking about my social regulation now, or I really want to make friends with this person because they kind of look like pretty interesting to me, and I think that would be a good match. And then